Good morning. Okay, Papu. Ney channel here. Good morning. Sabko namaskar ji. This is simple rice roti pizza. Already I started editing in English and Telugu. I will also upload in Hindi. Okay. This is quite interesting recipe. Uh, I just tried. I coming directly to the live, and I tried it for the first time. I felt it so happy because many times I prepared rice roti. Okay, many times I tried to prepare akki roti or chawal ka roti. I thought, why don't I try like this the pizza, because the bottom making will may take some time, or we need to apply some yeast and keep the dough aside, and it is one of the fine arts to make the bottom pizza and bottom of the pizza, and we see many pan type of pizzas also, and that is all a lengthy process. I thought, why don't I reduce the time in the kitchen? Why don't you make it easy and comfortable? Because that method will take little more time and it needs good experience, because I have tried multiple times. The bottom should get cooked very nicely. Sometimes after applying the cheese, the bottom may not cook properly for me. So I thought, why don't I try in my own way? Why don't I try with my own thoughts? I thought, this is my chef recipe. You can say it is just wonderful. I tried with the, I took 1 cup of rice flour, added little salt and red chili flakes, and I have directly applied the content on the pan, because application directly on the pan will reduce the time. Is it not so? Applying on the paper, applying on the plastic again, because while keeping on the pan, rice flour will not be in the soft way. It will definitely break off. However, you prepare jowar roti, rice roti, that needs little experience. I didn't add any warm water or like that. I just added little cold water only, normal. But the thing is, rice flour should be very, very good in quality. Otherwise, the total roti gets break off. I thought, if I make like this, will it bear the weight of the content? But I know confidently I can make rice roti on the tawa directly, because multiple times I tried it. But I thought this mozzarella cheese I want to keep on that, and I want to add, because baby tomatoes don't take much time, but they are cooking fastly. Even if you don't have baby tomatoes, you try with very finely chopped vegetables. That is very important: capsicum, onion, tomatoes, coriander, red chili flakes, and I added little salt and 1 spoon of tomato sauce. I didn't apply it on the roti. I applied directly the content to the pan, and I just took a fork and made some small holes so that heat from the bottom comes directly to melt the cheese. I thought at high temperature only I started cooking, and I kept a lid. Without lid, it won't cook faster. And I gave one idea, because after cooking for 5 minutes, I put off the stove, and with the coil heat only, the remaining content should get heated. And rice roti, okay, 5 to 7 minutes. It is okay, because rice roti will get cooked off very fastly. And check that bottom should never get burnt off. That is very, very important. If you are very new to the cooking, you can try it for 10 minutes, no problem. But with efficiency, multiple times I cook and cook in the kitchen, I got this. I can make it easier, I thought. Fantastic, fantastic. I can say eureka, eureka, because I achieved it. Because I have seen many people on the street side, they cook on the directly on the dosa and all. No? I thought how it will be, because definitely one idea I have seen from others is, when somebody is taking the cheese, they started melted the cheese in the water, they pour in rice flour, and they make nachos, small bits of nachos, deep fry. I thought, why don't the combinations are very good? That I thought. Rice flour is always my favorite, you know very well. Multiple times I make akki roti, and this is fantastic. I thought, because it is such a beautiful idea I got, and because cooking method has become very easy to prepare the dough, to make it proper. Even after cooking, also multiple times I failed in pizza making, because you should have a lot of good experience. The bottom should get cooked very well, and pizza yeast we need to keep it, and that is a fine art. But why don't I make it very simplified with rice flour? I thought it is brilliantly it worked. But I want you people to understand one more thing. If you are eating this recipe, just keep in oven for 1 minute and then eat, because on getting the cool weather, the rice flour will get nearer very faster. So on warm or heat, if you don't want to reheat it in oven, kindly keep on the pan and try to keep the lid, because once you, here also one technique I used in the pan, I uplifted slowly the content and I kept a mm, plate beneath that one, and I pulled everything to the plate directly, because we can't keep ulta this one pan. So in this way I tried, and it is fantastic, fantastic, mind blowing. I thought I became a great chef, because recently I started cooking all my own recipes with my brilliant ideas. I felt it so because I want yesterday than yesterday. Today should be good and better in life and also in the work. And when my children are very small and young, I used to try so many varieties of recipes, because now they are grown up now, and now little health conscious also. When they are small, I used to feed them with so much of milk products, because no restrictions. They had a very good playtime in the gated, and they can go for football, volleyball, every time swimming, every many activities they have. But after getting this COVID and all, people are restricted to certain things only. So I felt no, no, this extra cheese, extra milk products we should not give to the children, and even they were health conscious. But I have learned, that's what I'm saying. Even I have 16, 17 years of wonderful experience in the kitchen. I tried and tried so many recipes, because whether the combinations are good. I have experienced, even the little things. If you cook in the kitchen, how many things we face in the kitchen? Practically, you tell me. Practically, make one recipe daily. You make 10, like the 10 recipes you do. That needs lot of patience, that needs lot of discipline, that needs lot of awareness. What combinations is a successful, what combinations are important, that all we need very well, no? Without thorough knowledge, we cannot make anything like that. It is not one single day that we learn cooking. After so many experiences in the kitchen, after facing so many hurdles in the kitchen, that we brings a new product outside. Is it not so? Because whenever we go to pizza center, whenever we go order Domino's, I observe one thing. Rather than the bottom, everybody is interested on the upper part. That is, with the cheese, every kid or anybody will like. The bottom is just a support, is it not true? So only I got an idea yesterday to make a boat pizza, that I have taken a bread and removed the total stuffing of the bread from inside, and I stuffed the mozzarella, and it is very combination. See, you can see the healthy combination here, because see, you don't think that saturated unsaturated for a while. This is a tasty food kids recipe. Those who have health consciousness, prevent it, okay? And this is now and then, it is okay, not regularly. And I inserted that mozzarella in a nice way, and that is very, very happy meal, happy experience, that with my own hands I prepared at home, and hygienic. What is exciting me is, I prepared with rice flour instead of maida, instead of wheat flour, taking lengthy time. Is it not a minute? Is it not a fetching of my cooking channel? Because just 5 minutes cook, I made a wonderful pizza with bread and also with rice flour today. How beautiful the cooking is. You can observe by the impression itself. You can observe anywhere the roti is broken, how I removed from the tawa. See, I even making on the pan is just a great fetching, because it is easy in oven sometimes. But I am trying so many recipes on pan, for a common man also can enjoy. I have two, three varieties of ovens with me. Bracing on the comfort, I do try, but I try most of the time like this only, because tandooris and all, we enjoy the baking air fryer and also the oven. But most of the time, this curd pizzas, curd sandwiches, I try on the pan only multiple times, basing on the ease and comfort. Is it not so? And the trick is, I had put off the stove, and on the heat of the coil I started cooking. That is wonderful, I thought. I already told you, when the monsoon starts, we can have plenty of recipes. Along with that, we need to be conscious of health also. Once we take one recipe with calories or something, a rich content, a food, immediately the second and third meal should be health conscious only. And for the purpose of watch hours, for the purpose of channel establishment, I'm trying every day to put up a new recipe definitely than last year. I want to correct this year with a new recipe. Is it not so? You can enjoy my most of the breakfast recipes because as soon as I wake up, the mind is obviously very active and the weather is very cool and comfortable in the kitchen to make. So that makes me sometimes to move with a new recipe like this. And I'm speaking now in English because this is the time that NRI people will be awake or something. Some people will be watching from other parts of the country and the world. They can understand because whenever I'm coming to the live, I'm completely speaking on Telugu. Like most of the people are not able to understand what I'm speaking. But unfortunately, Avakai Pappu Nei has got a very good importance. I can understand it because many people are reaching me to subscribe them, to asking me to and elevate their channel also. It has got a very genuine name. It has got a very clean name in the people's version because I can understand it by views and all. And sometimes don't depend on the views at all because the algorithms will be there. The time of inserting the recipe depends.